happy. Just showed his desire. Listen to this. Listen to the noise.
He clearly doesn't want to come off, but it's...
This will be the headline in the papers tomorrow in France.
Neymar across, backheel, Messi drives, shot deflected at the last moment.
Messi coming out for Hakimi. Barcelona exits, Real Madrid enters, but a right back for a playmaker.
And that exchange right there is very interesting, by the way, because Poch goes over and says, "How's your knee?" And he gives the Louvre reaction, "I told you, I'm okay." So Messi not happy with this sub.
Mbappe.
He said, does that just show a bit of tension in the Liverpool camp at the moment?
Yeah, it didn't look good. I mean, listen, you know, I'm not a lip reader. I can't say exactly what they're saying, but it didn't look good. I don't think it looks good for the club. Listen, Mo Salah is a player who started majority of games for Liverpool, right? He would be fuming. I mean, I've been in that position. I'd be fuming to be on the bench. And I think players like that who expect to start are never happy. But no one likes to see this on the side of the pitch between a manager and a real key player.
People are discussing your exchange with Mo Salah before he came on. Can you tell us what was being said?
No, but we spoke already in dressing room. For me, that's done.
He's fired.
That's never great, is it, to be substituted as the substitute? I think that's a message from Conte, you know, to Lautaro.
I don't think his performance was particularly good, and he isn't happy about it, is he?
The fire still burns, league winners or not.
Caballero will be entering the field, and he's a man who's known to save penalties. He saved penalties in the cup final a few years back, as you mentioned.
Kepa said no. The message from Sarri and Zola is they want Arrizabalaga off. That's a clear message from Zola. Hands out to the Spaniard.
Sarri's gone berserk on the touchline.
Kepa wants to stay out there. Look, he's gesturing to Sarri in the bench. Arrizabalaga says, "I'm okay."
Sarri is the manager of Chelsea Football Club. When you want to make a substitution and the player refuses to come off the field.
Sarri has wandered down and out of his technical area.
So it looks as if Leroy Sané will replace Kingsley Coman, just as we were talking about. Sané tried to pick the pass, but picked the wrong time.
He's really lacking conviction at times. That's what he said. He has not fully arrived at the club yet.
Won the ball back and then was fouled by Sané. A little bit of petulance there. Sané's thumped that one to Sorba. And, well, Leroy Sané coming off. You don't like to get subbed on and then subbed off.
Sané at times looked a bit sloppy, a bit soft. He's not his full self at the moment.
Interesting one as well, the conversation. I really like this young man, Curtis Jones. But I think Jurgen Klopp's probably saying, well, I'm taking you off because I'm bringing on this young man because he's going to make something happen in midfield.
He wasn't happy, was he?
No, but that's what he should be happy. No one wants to come off of the game. There's a conversation. He said, but look, don't worry, Curtis Jones is going to pick the ball up in midfield. He's going to brush past Declan Rice. He's going to go play a little 1-2 in a second. He's going to score a goal. That's
you sit down and watch.
That's why I'm the manager, James. Just sit down and leave it to me.
Oh, it's what's the two evils, isn't it? But look at this reaction. And what does that tell you about James Milner?
Already when we scored the goal, and he came back and said, "Yeah, good decision."
Victor Osimhen to give Napoli the lead, and he hits it wide. It's another miss from 12 yards from a Napoli player.
He's not happy. Just showed his desire. Listen to this. Listen to the noise. This will be the headline in the papers tomorrow in France. It's over the shot. He's not actually.
Typically, he doesn't look happy about coming off. His team 2 goals up and can sense there's goals in it for him as well. I'm still not happy. But the most important thing is Man United getting 3 points, and if Ralph Rangnick feels as though this is the best way to do that, then he has to accept it, regardless of your status.
Who nicked it on for Fernandes, and now here is Marcus Rashford to lash it into the roof. That's why, Cristiano, that's why. Well, his number is up and he doesn't look too happy about it, Cristiano Ronaldo, as he is withdrawn.
Tend to leave your striker on who scores goals. A striker that makes a difference. Something can happen. He's a player that always seems to make something happen in the latter stages of games, so he's very frustrated.
You don't hold on to Ronaldo to sit on the bench. He's one of the greatest players ever. He had options. This idea that he'd no options is rubbish. He did have options, 4 or 5 very good options. It's just going to get uglier as the season goes on. Okay, Ronaldo's motivated with the World Cup coming up, and you hope. But if he's sitting on the bench for Man United week in, week out, it's not good. It's just going to get ugly, and I think United have shown nothing but disrespect to Ronaldo.
Wilson's going to have a go. Oh! And Harry Wilson has scored! What a hit!
What did you smile? Why did you smile? What?
These are extraordinary scenes, aren't they, with Pogba going up to Jose Mourinho. What's your take on all of it?
There's a power play here going on, and I think Jose Mourinho's well aware there's cameras there, really. But if you're asking me, because it looks like it's Mourinho or Pogba, who do I see in the right between these two? Jose Mourinho.
He's not going to see the game out. Yeah, no more touches for Erling Haaland. There are 4 pretty devastating ones that have led to all of these City goals. Yeah, 2 penalties, but the 2 other goals are fantastic. Doesn't look too happy about the fact he couldn't stay on and get the 5th.
I think we saw Haaland yesterday being brought off, not too happy, behaving like a spoiled brat, but because they win the game, he scores goals, it's almost forgotten about.
Aveva il discorso fuori delle ali, certamente essere protagonista in questo momento potrebbe essere l'ultimo
I think he was angry with this performance, not with me. I think he understands why I took him off, and the team improved.
Quadrado. And that was a nasty collision with Castrovilli. It has produced a red card for the challenge on Castrovilli.
Aaron Ramsey's the unfortunate one that has to come off.
Well, Aaron Ramsey kicking the water bottle away in huge frustration. He has been sacrificed inside 20 minutes here. Salah might not need it. There's Salah.
It was Firmino who came back across. I just thinking he's going to slip in Sadio Mane here. Chooses to go on his own. Not quite sure Sadio Mane's too pleased with him. Sadio Mane come up with him.
Get his fitness right and work with Liverpool rather than go away for the international break. Reported from Switzerland in the last couple of days. Sadio Mane's day is over.
Here's Silva. Erling Haaland, who got a scoring double on the opening day, got another one at the start of this. He doesn't seem too happy as he comes off.
Yeah, but not to me. I know. At the right moment, with 3 minutes left. With 1 minute left, want to make 1 goal. It's completely the opposite. It's the right tempo right now.
Chiuso Brandao, era appena rientrato da fuori gioco, forse un po' in gioco, forse no. Adesso è addirittura sdraiato a terra Ibra. Galloppa, cerca Calaiò, colpo di testa di Samuel. Si continua a toccare dietro il ginocchio e dietro l'adduttore destro Ibra. Adesso vi prego stiamo su Ibra e vediamo che succede. Ecco il cambio, fuori Balotelli, Ibra. Si è contenuto. adesso Mancini la passa per Ibra in area di rigore, Zlatan! Ibrahimovic 3-0. Adesso voglio vedere se
perché ha detto no. E comunque Ibrahimovic deve giocare fino alla fine,
e infatti vedo lì che è contentissimo di questa cosa, guardalo. Adesso non creiamo polemiche montari. Ibra liscio, aveva cercato di mettere il pallone subito dentro per Mancini.
Se l'è toccata con l'altro piede.
He completed his move to Barca from the Italian champions Inter yesterday.
De Bruyne.
And De Bruyne is the other one, getting the hook. Kovacic comes on in his place. What does that say for you, Gary?
Well, Kevin De Bruyne, he has a little bit of a whinge. In fact, he's having a proper whinge, Kevin De Bruyne.
Kovacic
still going.
Disenchantment.
He's disappointed. Pep's gone off to give him a bit of pep talk.
Comes off in the 69th minute. PSG are already 4-0 up. He scored a goal already. He's clearly not happy to come off. Mbappe is walking off the pitch. Thomas Tuchel is there waiting for him, wants to talk to him. And Mbappe clearly sort of pushing him aside, doesn't want to talk to him. Tuchel insists. Neymar and they put their hands up by the mouth so we can't see what they're saying. But there's clearly, it's a minute long and there's clearly a lot of tension and clearly a big argument between the two. And clearly you can imagine Mbappe said, why are you taking me off? Why are you taking me off? You always take me off. You don't take the others off because Neymar never comes off. Di Maria very rarely comes off. Certainly not as early as Mbappe.
Delio Rossi took out one of his players, 20-year-old Serbian player, midfielder, Adem Laic. And Laic did not appreciate it. It was a very distracting point, as you can probably tell. Rossi was provoked, but nothing justifies a reaction like that. The images speak clearly. Police, meanwhile, have said no criminal complaint has been filed.
Now Kulusevski, that's devilish! And Son has gone crashing in to Ederson. He's reluctant to come off, but given the nature of that collision, and we've shown it you from the kindest angle, you understand why. Surely a sage judgment. He clearly doesn't want to come off, but it's... The trouble is, Gary, he doesn't necessarily know best. That's the problem, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a strange thing as to why probably he was allowed to play on at all then, really, because he played on for a few minutes after the incident.